The popular Arts and Crafts Village in Abuja, which was shut down by National Council for Arts and Culture (NCAC) over 5 years ago due to some criminal activities, illegal occupants and other unlawful acts, now wear a new face. The Director General of National Council for Arts and Culture, Otumba Runsewe, while briefing journalists in Abuja, announced the reopening of the cultural markets for business activities.
Armed robbers were living in these premises. Over 50 women were robbed in front of these gates. In fact, Sheraton was no more a safe place to be. Stolen cars were parked here. Those journalists that were around with us, they saw it. We met 2 armed robbers living in these premises. And now if you remembered, that woman that was kidnapped in Lagos was actually kept behind you here. Amphitheater for 2 weeks. Because the easiest way for criminals to operate, we all blame Nigerian police, they are not doing their job. Police are not witches. They don't carry witchcraft. They too need information. But if a stolen car is parked here, nobody will suspect. When they steal a car, you'll be going to look on Airport Road, whereas it's around you here. I know some of you must have forgotten. It's Otumba Runsewe who saved the life of so many Nigerians because they were using stolen cars to be parked in hotels when I was in tourism. I exposed that thing. We had to go to so many hotels and we met so many cars that were stolen. So, this place, they've tried everything, give names and a lot of things. And I'm here today to tell, I asked the Nigerian media to come and some of the new owners of shops that we're going to have now, because it's not like before, no more business as usual. So the biggest drug seller was in these premises. Yes, before we unplug them. And I will tell you why. Some of you may not know. Otumba Runsewe is a journalist too. I came here with t-shirt, cap at night, disguised. And I drove a taxi inside here. And I got all my information. And I have my pictures, which I've given to the Nigerian police. So, that place behind you there, they were, where's the inspector, where's the police here? This gentleman that was on duty. They were doing an underground nude club there. It's still there, here, nude club, underground. But there was a nude club here in front of that place. They were operating. Now, we cannot continue running our country like that. 1 meter. And we were owing, how many millions? We are owing 6 million to NEPA alone. Because each of these buildings is supposed to have a prepaid meter. So when you finish, you spend all your money, you will respect yourself. Have you noticed so? So we are having water board, almost 2.something million. We are owing security of this place, 13.6 million. Please, if you want me to repeat them, I'll repeat them so you can write them down. I need to be quoted. When we say our country has a bad image, we don't know the reason. The reason is that we have done the wrong thing. Are you getting me? Now, if you want to own a big business, go to the plaza. There are plazas in Abuja. You pay about 2.something million. Have you know so? The women know it better. This our own is cheap. It's just 300,000 per annum. All the foreigners come here to do business. So, because of that now, NEPA has cut us off. They want us to pay their money. NEPA is not for the Christmas. Water board is not for the Christmas. Security company has even taken me to court. We've just managed to pay like 4 million. So we have to pay all these people. And I want Nigerian media to hear from me how I intend to pay them. Excuse me, a man who will be washed after he is dead, don't hide his body from those that wash him. I mean, it's an African proverb. So it's better for me to come out and show myself to the media. Because I deliberately called my sister, trust that time, because one guy in trust took so much interest and he believed that we are not helping this guy, but he didn't know. I agree with him. He didn't have information. That's why I'm giving information. In fact, that guy from trust is one that helped me to do my job well now. I'm not saying against him. I'm just telling you he has helped me to do my job well. Now, like I said, we met stolen cars 20 here when they came. We have over 350 illegal occupants that was sleeping here. Gentlemen of the press, if we are talking of Abuja master plan, we are talking of security of our country. If 350 people are sleeping here, all they need to do at night is to have a leeway to go and start operating and attacking people. Right? So that is the reason I need to come out and let people know all the facts.
Runsewe also revealed the proposed facilities and strategy for the new cultural markets.
I am coming up with a toll gate. If you go to Runsewe market, you go to Garki market, all of them, don't you pay 100 naira?
Yes.
You pay 100 naira because you are going to park your car in a good quota. But there's no ruffle. Oh yes. There's no free lunch. Even in Freeland, Freetown now, they've changed it. They now take part of the money they subsidize. No talk of us. So I'm going to put one of the best pharmacy company in Nigeria. I'm speaking with them. They're going to be in that place. Hear it from me. You can come and take your free blood, sugar, and all these tests free in this pharmacy. That's part of my agreement with them. We must see what will help Nigerians. A lot of people started carrying stories. Otumba have sold the place. They want to divert my attention. But unfortunately, they didn't know that one of the biggest and the best training one should have in this world is to be a journalist. Once you've decided on your news line, every other thing will just pass. You will still go ahead with your casting your headline. So what I'm doing now is casting my headline. No matter the distraction. Go and lock Otumba up. Go and catch this waste of time. And focus. So we are going to put a photo shop here. For those of you who like taking photograph, one of the best ever. You can come and take your photo shop here. There's going to be a business center. There's going to be a restaurant with a recreational and traditional food center. Why should you go and be looking for gbegiri in another place? Or tuwo, what's that tuwo? That meal they use for tuwo. Kuka, thank you. You know, if you take kuka and you have headache, earlier on, the headache will come down. I'm talking of the original kuka. Okay. So we're going to serve it here. For those of you who work with me in tourism, you know it's not new to me. I used to have 6 geopolitical zone restaurants. We are repeating the same thing now. Now, we're going to have an ATM gallery, not a minimum of 4 banks. So you can come here, take your money from the store. We're going to have traditional saloon. I'm not interested in those air that is making noise behind. I like this kind of my sister's one. That's what we'll be doing here. With that local, what do you call that thing? That fine one. We're going to have a big shop for it here. You know, quickly, you know the lady in Lagos, Dupe, who does only gele, tying of gele. She's now driving a G-Wagon Mercedes. Oh yes, I want to bring up like 4 Dupes in this place to be driving G-Wagons too.
Yes.
Not everybody should go to university and looking for job. There's job here. Hear it from me. We're going to create over 300 jobs. 120 indirect, 180 direct in this place when we start immediately.
The NCAC boss further disclosed some of the rules and regulations for the art and crafts village. Otumba Runsewe said that there will also be skills acquisition training program and children's excursion events. The cultural market opens for business from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening.